what's up, YouTube? You, you know how you see something, but I mean, you see it, but you don't see it, man. You see one, then you see the other, and it just in your mind, it's just not. It doesn't make sense. It's not really like it's not calculating. I mean, your brain is not computing or processing what you see, what you're seeing. Like you know what I'm saying. But I noticed something, man. And it sort of there was an article that popped up on the boxing scene, right? I think it was written by Radio Raheem. You'll find it's featuring Don King and how he feels about how Al Haymon is being targeted due to racism. You know, so and I mentioned this in other videos. What's people's beef with Al Haymon? Because nobody really knows who he is, and he's not you know he's not a very he's not present in the media. He's not clowning or anything like that. He's everybody he works with seems to be happy. As of yet, nobody's outside of De La Hoya, Go to Boy Promotions, and Top Rank Bob Arum. As far as promoters, they're the only ones suing them, right? And I had mentioned, hey, it gets to a point when you go down the checklist, and as far as outside of someone being a certain race or ethnicity, you know, they meet a certain qualifications. You get what I'm saying? Like, you going for a job interview, what you got, like a master's degree, 10 years of experience and stuff like that. You qualified to do the job. What is it that you don't like about the person? It's going to get to a point where it's like, hey, outside the person being qualified to do a job and they're doing a good job, there's got to be something else to it. Why you're not hiring this person? Did they come late? Is Did he look sloppy? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something else. And from my perspective, Al Haymon, he's, like I say, he's well educated. He's doing a great job. He's making people happy. He's putting on a bunch of fights. What is it that you don't like about him? Well, Don King, he's not only in America, Don King, he's not bashful about, talking about, racism and, I guess, white supremacy, whatever, whatever. So, Radio Raheem, I read from Boxer Scene. And Don King, he mentions, they don't want to see a black man be successful. And I'm just reading a few comments. This is coming out of Don King's mouth. Al Haymon is the man. His word is his bond. That is what I live with. You get what I'm saying? And then he goes on to say some other stuff. And he says, I'm proud of Al Haymon. He's doing a great job. You have to understand that it is the system that makes that happen. As far as like everyone, jumping, like the media jumping on Al Haymon. You know what I'm saying? It's the system. The black guy is supposed to be, the bad guy. But anyway, what's right in front of you, I don't know if you guys notice, is that Don King seems to be doing a lot of business, a lot of business with Al Haymon. I didn't put one and two together. They put the Bermain Stavern Wilder fight on together. You know what I'm saying? They froze out Jay-Z, and they put on that fight, right? Then I happen to notice that I see him a lot. You know, I see Don King a lot, and it's with like either it seems like it's either Mayweather's fights or something like that. But I've seen him a lot on Showtime with his top contender Amir Iman, and he was on last night, and I was like, damn man, why am I seeing Al Hain? I was like, Al Hain, why am I seeing Don King? And I could have sworn Amir Khan was promoted by Top Rank, but no, he's promoted by Don King, man. Yes, Amir Khan's promoted by Don King, and Amir Khan has been showing up on Showtime a lot. He's been showing up on Showtime a lot, and I'm like, dang, what's up with that, right? And so, I type in, Don King and Al Heyman just to bring up this boxing scene article that was on one of the posts, right? And guess what, man? Guess what? Don King and Al Heyman are from the same city in Cleveland, Ohio. In Cleveland, Ohio, man. And then you start thinking about, it's like, wow, is it the fact that Al Heyman, Adrian Broner, Sean Porter, Kenny Porter, all these dudes are from the same state. Damn, man, these guys probably even know each other. You know what I'm saying? The boxing world is very small. It's probably why Al Heyman canceled the rehydration clause, because either Adrian Broner had a problem with the with the rehydration clause, or he just wanted to make Sean Porter, Kenny Porter, happy. It's like, hey, hey, these are our people. They from the same state. Let's make them happy. Let's cancel the rehydration clause. Dude, man, Don King, Al Heyman are from the same city, man. The same state, I know for sure. Because I'm getting this information online. It's funny. It used to be a time we couldn't even rely on the information online, but now everybody's relying on it. We have no choice, man. We have no choice, because these journalists aren't covering the news as fast and as hard as the information is coming out. The information is coming out so fast. Hey, we just got to get the news, from wherever and from whoever's putting it out there, But we got to do our due diligence on screening and everything. But Don King's doing his due diligence on keeping it real. And hey, this ain't no sham promoter. Don King is not a sham promoter. So hopefully, Don King can keep doing his thing, man, putting fights together. Amir Iman, he won. And he's calling out promoter. He's calling out all these champions. Any champion. He didn't name one Pacific, but Don King didn't have no problem calling out Floyd. And he was like, "Yeah, we'll go up and we'll fight Floyd. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather." And he was like, "Man, Mayweather, I love you, baby." You know. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about that, man. Don King working with Al Heyman, is that? I mean, geez, I don't know how Al Heyman can lose. I mean, he's got like a lot of top promoters working with him. Hell, you got Don King. He's a legend. Uh, let me know what y'all feel about that, man. You give me some insight. Put in a reply video or something like that, man. Post some comments. But geez, man, I'm gonna post a link down. It came from Radio Raheem. Or was it boxingscene.com? I'm gonna post a link to the article. Then I'm gonna post a link, maybe to some wiki posts, and show y'all that Don King and Al Heyman come from the same city, not only the same state, the same city, man. I believe born and raised. So all right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.